Okay, 23rd. I'm up again tomorrow and the next day, so I'm doing one tonight, very late, because I've been out and about tonight, which, as you can tell, because I ain't got my soul pole name tag up there. There we go. And then I'll have to do one in morning early before I go. So, let's have a look. I don't know what people are doing outside, buggering about with the vans when it's nearly midnight. It was a bit odd. So today's the 23rd. It's my Simon Peter card. It's the keys. It's teachers, it's schools, it's religion. It's about whether you've got faith or not. Faith in yourself more than anything else. It's about the neck and throat. So, there we go. So forgive me if I make any mistakes because I am a bit tired. I don't want you not to have any. So this is the all we can do. Song is, it's too late. Probably if you haven't decided already, it's far too late. I can't remember who it's by. I do know the tune, but I didn't know it was had anything to do with being too late. So, you know me, I could be wrong. Could be something totally different, but we'll see with the write-up. It's too late. It's too late, baby. It's too late. I know it says one of us summer, and that's all I know. So some of you will be screaming at the screen at me, saying, "Oh yeah, it's so and so." I don't know. So let's have a look. Just the room today. Not sure which F that is. One's, you know what they're like, so I'm not even going to guess. First house of Aries, Jupiter, which is abundance, and Aquarius, wishes and dreams coming true. You're going to face the chaos first. So let's have a look. Hope, healing, and freedom. Especially the healing of the legs and ankles. And it's very important because it's the first card out. So it's urgent then. So it's a good job I did it. I think it's a biggie. In walks the hero. I've got massive problems with my left shoulder. It's not mine, but I think it's Maybe a hangover from tonight's reads. It's a broken shoulder or a dislocated shoulder or an issue there anyway. So, first card out is the Aquarius. 17, facing your fears, head on. And with it comes hope, healing and freedom. Do not dim your light for anyone. Don't be a follower, be a leader. Keep your light shining bright because somebody is looking for you to guide them. Aquarius is 20th of January to the 20th of February. Aries, first house. Well done, Spirit. Bloody hell, should do it at midnight more often. The witching hour. So, Aries gives us the impotence to move forward. We are protected and it's good luck. It's success. It's kings, presidents, bosses, government officials, father figures, the divine masculine, the main man in your life. 4 or 31. Absolutely bloody brilliant to start with. There's the hero, the tall, handsome stranger walking into your life. It's about self-esteem. It's about the head and face. It's about makeovers, having a shave, putting your shoulders back, chest out, looking the world straight in the eye. Looking after yourself, self-worth, faith in yourself. But you may feel wounded. And I said again, head and face injuries. So there may have been some injuries there that need healing. It's wasting your time banging your head against a brick wall. It's too late, baby. You're juggling too many things, trying to do everything by yourself. You need help, and it's time to ask for it. Get off the fence. Stop sitting on the fence. The answer is yes. There is unconditional love here, and the beginnings, the conception of something new. 9 months, possibly even a child. We've got reunions, celebrations, the 3 norns, the maiden, the mother, the crown, the fates, faith, hope and charity. So there's the mother, creative. There's the maiden, Aries if you like. And there's the crown, wisdom. The 3 norns. And finally, today's card, which is 3 blessings. 1, 2, 3. Could be 3 children, 3 marriages, 3 blessings. Deciding to bind yourself to the spiritual rather than the material world. Good choice. Teachers, schools, institutions, religion. Let's just have a look at astrology, see what we've got for us. 23rd. It's the Sun opposes Pluto. You may be surprised by your own effectiveness and abilities, but you must avoid power struggles. Equally, you must avoid giving your power away, because the moon enters Pisces, and that means we want to be victims or martyrs, sacrificing ourselves for the good of all, rather than putting our boundaries in place and saying no. It's a perfect read, absolutely beautiful. There's nothing wrong, nothing at all, except maybe that you're sitting on the fence and wasting your time doing it. So when you get off that fence, he's bringing another staff for you to carry, to bring an end to this burden. It's the last straw, basically. It's too late. It's the last straw. So, let's see. The Emperor's New Clothes. Yep, brilliant. A proposal, a new home, a new life, a gift from Spirit. A doorway an opportunity for you to take. The beginnings of a new business, a new home. Again, they've given us all the cards we need Everything else is just gravy. This is the yes card. This is those born in the year of the dog. Immature energy. It is the conception of something new. Make the right choice for you, 24. Gemini energy. It is the choice card. Some know it's the lovers, but it was always the choice card before the lovers. The apple tree. So Gemini, Cancer, Cusper. Adam, Eve, Lily and the snake. First wives. Choosing. You choose your destiny by walking away. Forget me not and Daisy. Leaving the misery of the past behind. There it is again, a homecoming. Lay in that bed and down. Turning your back on everything you've ever known or believed to be true to follow your true path. You will not walk this journey alone. Someone in spirit or the flesh will be sent to walk with you. The lamplighter that lamps your way so you do not stumble and fall. Hospital appointments that will heal. Absolute beautiful energy. The 27, and we had it yesterday 3 times. 27 and 9, massively important. 6 and 24, massively important. Positive energy. Judgment Day. The phoenix is rising from the ashes. You are rising, ascending to a higher vibration. The walls of Jericho will come tumbling down. The name Joshua is important. So those born in the year of the rooster. Something got as good as it was going to get, and now it's over. It's a toxic situation. It's time to leave it behind. Break those shackles. Do not make promises under duress. Do not sign anything. Capricorn energy being used, the 15. So that's the only negative with the 10 of Cups coming to an end. Something is well over its sell-by date. Nothing can stay that good forever. You've just got to realise that and look to the future for the new adventure. Grandfathers. Proposals. New businesses. A doorway. Make the right choice. Peace, a day off, a rest after a battle. It's been a very strenuous time, and you have 4 weeks it looks like, because you're with the wrong team. You've been with the wrong team. Red light spirits are saying, stop what you're doing. It's failed. It's not working, and you know it. Too late, baby. You have the moral high ground, so use it. There's been lies, deceit and theft, especially in the last week. And that sword is cutting. Someone is refusing to take action or is no longer passionate about where they are or what they're doing. Inaction, gossip. Gossip about you or problems, fire sign child, a fiery child. Doesn't have to be a fire sign child that have fire in its chart. Venus, abundance, the Empress, so father and mother energy, and may both be in spirit or the living, but it is nurturing, it is taking that conception to a higher level. It's the military, it's the poppy, it's the farmers and agriculture. Happiness returns after a very, very long time. May the 31st, November the 11th, Memorial Day, mothers, mother-in-laws, mothers of your children. Growing after pain, because somebody has been taking credit for what you've done. Somebody is doing things behind your back, and it's time to put a stop to it. Walk away from the misery. So let's find out what this bloody rune is. I think it's the first rune. Coinciding with the first house. Yes, it is the first rune. Very sure. Oh, I don't know that. Might be answers. Yeah, it's answers. So it's the fourth rune. Fourth house is family life. Answers. I've got somebody here with a massive heart attack as well. I know a fourth. It will free me quickly if foes should bind me fast, breaking you free of those shackles. Well done, spirit. With the strong chains, a chant that makes fetters fall from the feet and bonds burst from my hands. This is Os, while the Norsemen of Norway and Icelandic referred to it as Os, O-double-S. A or O, interchangeable, hence Fulthark may also spell Futhark, Fithork, so ark and orc. The fourth rune answers is connected with the faculty of speech. Mine went very well, was it? The mouth, the tongue, and the throat. The variant of words. How we use our words, because they cast spells. Both in connection to the organs of speech, the tongue, and in the sense of the river mouth. Apart from this, was also referred to the wise Odin, so Wednesday, the one-eyed king of the gods, ruler of Valhalla, and for this reason Answers is called the God Rune. Odin was considered to be the creator of the runes themselves, and Answers shares the attributes. Since Odin's companions were two ravens, Hugin and Munin, or thought and memory, these carrion birds were associated with Answers as well, as the two fierce wolves that were also his pets. It is said that Odin hung for 9 nights from the windy ash tree of Yggdrasil to learn the secrets of the runes. So the wood of the ash which is Pisces, Aries, Cuspa. And we've got Aries in there, is connected with Answers. The sacrifice of Odin was repeated many times by those who wished to become proficient in rune magic, and I'm afraid that goes with any empaths, tarot readers or psychics. You have to make many sacrifices to work this way. For this purpose, potential rune masters would put themselves through grueling physical ordeals to learn wisdom in the same way terrible manner as their god. Hallucinogenic substances were also part of these trials, so drug addiction could be a part of this. Hence, Answers is connected with the properties of the fly agaric toadstool. And if you look back on the community tab now called The Post, I put all the meaning for that toadstool in there, so you just scroll back and it will be there. Fast changing situations expected when this rune is drawn. You may find yourself at a set of new circumstances with few clues about the correct way in which to proceed. However, even though the conscious mind may be at a loss, the unconscious knows better, so don't sit on the fence. And will use dreams and strange coincidences to communicate the guidance. So follow spirit and you won't go wrong. The rune may also suggest that the influence of a helpful advisor will become a prominent feature in your life very soon. This person is likely to be male with a great deal of worldly experience and is probably an older generation. The spoken word and the powers of persuasion are the basic meaning of this rune. It should be remembered that the runes are in themselves words of power, that, as the Song of Odin states, can make fetters fall from the feet. So your words have power, and bonds burst from your hands. Thus, the appearance of Anders ensures that you can use your wits and verbal dexterity to remove yourself from restraints, if you know or can learn the correct way to go. The God rune aspect of Anders should not be ignored. A religious influence. Today's card is the religious card. Well done, Spirit. May be felt in some way, or you could feel touched by Spirit. A loss of voice is shown by the inverted rune, and this may literally be a case of laryngitis perhaps, or, in more symbolic sense, you will not be able to make yourself heard. Problems with communications in general are highlighted, letters and documents may go astray, and you could find yourself somewhat isolated for a while, so the internet might go down, like it did the other day with Microsoft. There could also be hitches when travelling, or your thoughts could become confused, and problems with parents, mum and dad, or with older people in general. There you go. So, freeing yourself. Perhaps you're leaving home for the first time and getting your first place. You've left school, you've done your studying, and now it's time. Bless 3 times. So first house is Aries. It's about how you look, how you feel, your persona. First house, it's head and face, place of birth, immediate environment, the colour white, the self-incarnation, your image, what makes you individual, physical characteristics and personal appearance, expectations, and your environment. The first house is where the identity is formed. It's also described the circumstances surrounding your birth and the reception of the child's arrival engendered. A planet in the first house has a profound impact on an individual early life and the developing personality. With Pluto in the first, for example, the process of birth may have been life-threatening. Uranus or Mars may indicate a sudden appearance, whereas Saturn can point to a long, slow and difficult birth, or a cold reception from a family may be literally or emotionally impoverished. So you may have been unwanted. How directly individuality is expressed is coloured both by the sign of the first house and the planets within it. But people are not always what you would expect. Given the nature of the planets, pushy Mars may give the appearance of a dynamist, but it is masking a placid sun sign. Not much is actually going on or going to get done. Venus is the first house, may cloak a ruthless nature, and place in pleasant Libra mask the deviousness of power-hungry Scorpio Sun. When 2 signs fall in the first house, a planet such as Mars in the second sign may reveal an unexpectedly aggressive nature behind an apparently subservient facade. So it's important. And Aquarius in Jupiter adds to that equation. So, expansion through helping humanity. Tolerant and far-sighted, but prone to eccentricity, so going too far. Jupiter in Aquarius is attracted to causes. So somebody jumps on the bandwagon of a cause and then is fanatical about it. Chiron, about healing. Again, the hospital doors, we've got them there. The Hermit. And the keys that today's card has. You hold the key. Chiron. The wounded healer. You've been wounded yourself, the number 8. And it is the Hanged Man. So there's the 12. It is Odin hanging from that tree, hoping to find out the meaning of the runes, sacrificing himself for something he believed was important. So, the number 12 and Pisces energy. Healing must take place before you're able to deal with this matter. Chiron is not a planet but a comet with a unique orbit that travels through the entire zodiac over approximately 51 years. It's the man horse, so those born in the year of the horse. In myth, Chiron, the centaur, the wisest of all centaurs, was the wounded healer and self-enlightened shaman. He was wounded in the flank and was almost crippled, so an issue with the leg, but was rehabilitated from his wounds and sickness to pursue the healing arts through the guidance of Apollo. So Apollo 11, the moon landings, so 18, Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldridge, number 11. God of Light. For astrologers, Chiron has a special purpose as a bridge between the inner and outer planets, a bridge between the animal and the human, the wisdom that lies in both the life forms. Chiron's place shows transitions linking the mundane to the extraordinary. The heavenly body takes on a journey through our darkness, where we pass through to the next side with a strength we did not even realize we had until we went through that dark place. Chiron has a relationship to two astrological signs, Virgo for health, which we've got there, and Sagittarius, conscious spiritual well-being. So this is about your health then. Chiron lords over matters of health, illness and disease, and especially how they relate to your personal journey. One must see the darkness before there is light. One must experience sickness before there is lasting health. It represents the resurrection, so has some relationship with the Christ figure as the wounded healer. So Easter, perhaps. This is a card of great transformations. Therefore, in many ways, you are raising from the swamp. So, where's that? Number 20. Phoenix rising. There it is. From the muck of the swamp. Chiron's energy says that once we are able to heal ourselves, we can take that gift, the gift that Spirit has given us, there it is, and heal others. We can mend our wounds when we embrace the process and understand the gift that illness or dysfunction gives us. Chiron is also an expert in alchemy, which gives us the ability to transform the mundane into the marvellous. It means we don't just throw out the old. There is a wisdom there, but you should also embrace the bold and new. In keeping with this, Chiron also governs quantum physics, medicine and astrology. When this card turns up in a reading, it can indicate health matters, an issue. The matter may have to do with the health concerns, most especially any emotional healing that is needed. You may find yourself visiting or having interactions with health facilities or any other place that has to do with the healing of the body, mind or spirit. This is also a time of teaching and learning. There's the schools. Well done, Spirit. Where's he gone? Oh, friendly. Today's card. So schools may figure in. Certain sorrows of the deep past may be surfacing, so be careful that you don't repeat old patterns. These will tend to resurface unless you face them directly. Aquarius, face the chaos head on. Or the pain will continue. This is an awakening time where you can resolve things. The symbol of Chiron is a key, and this key says that you have the key to open the right doors at your asking. But to do this, you will have to work with the wounded or downtrodden in some way. So if this is true, it is now time to save yourself and others. Don't be the victim, don't be the martyr, escape. And we have changed the mother energy. There she is. One more. Number 5. The present, living in the now. So somebody is happy to be a mother. So you may be conceiving. It's about nurturing and giving of oneself. It's a beautiful thing to help others, but many times it's to the detriment of our own health. We forget to put ourselves on a priority list. We hear too often that you cannot drink from an empty cup. Caregivers must drink from that cup first in order to be of benefit to others. Gwyneth may be asking you to look at why you are not nurturing yourself or being nurtured in your life. Are you living the life you wish? Does anyone in your life give back to you or support you in your time of need? Are you tired, overwhelmed, stressed, or giving too much of yourself? It may be a time to give back to yourself. The elementals know that this reality is time poor, as we fit far too much into our days. So they ask us to take small steps to look after ourselves. Read that book you have had next to your bed for 15 minutes. Go for a bushwalk, have a cup of tea, outside in nature, and don't take your phone with you. The message is to be present. Slow down, stop thinking too far ahead, and be with yourself, your loved ones, and your life itself. It starts with integrating the small things. Once it becomes a habit, you'll find you start increasing that small gesture and feel much calmer and more peaceful for it. So, take a break. Number 14 in reverse. So, brothers, Philip, Tony, Christmas. The winter solstice, 21st of December. The longest night and the shortest day. It is the depths of winter in terms of light. The colder days may still lie ahead. The kindling of the Yule fires, candles and festive lights affirm the spirit's faith, even in the darkest times. It is an affirmation that the sun will return. Holly and mistletoe, ancient symbols of eternal life, add the magic to the season. So, you may not feel like turning your negativity around or finding your faith. Sometimes it's fine just to sit with your gloom, but please don't let it go on for too long. So regain your faith, find the comfort in the light. Your inner flame burns brightly. What awaits you in the depths of the deepest darkness? So go there if you have to, but don't stay there too long. And again, we have in the reverse, the bleeding heart. So my gran would have been very sarcastic about that. Oh, don't give me that, you bleeding heart. She didn't want to wear sob stories. So if you're talking about a sob story, give it up because it's not working. Number 3. So we've got 3 and 30 there with the mother energy. What's it about? The bleeding heart. We have had this one already, haven't we? So many cards to choose from. They keep giving us the same ones. So Mars, which is Aries. The Sun, which is Leo. Fire element. Decentra spectabilis. Bleeding heart is one of the most evocative plants in the flower. The flower looks like the traditional simple image of the heart in art and folklore, with a drop coming out of the bottom, implying drops of tears or blood in the act of being pierced. Native to Asia, there is a lot to do with of tradition, witchcraft folklore associated with this beautiful plant, which came to England in the mid-1800s, but it was quickly embraced by many modern witches as an ingredient in love magic. You can't make someone love you because the spell will be broken as soon as they see their true love. Most of the Asian folklore includes images of grief or unrequited love, so perhaps it's not the best for conjuring love. Modern witches crush the live flowers as a source of divination around love, with the red juice indicating yes to love and the white indicating no. Bleeding heart is a beloved ally in the world of flower essence and plant spirit, used exactly as one would imagine to heal or a wounded heart. The spirit of this lovely plant helps people release their grief, be it from the loss of a loved one in death or the loss through the ending of a relationship. Bleeding Heart helps us recognize and release codependent relationships, choosing short-term pain in order to move towards a healthier rather than a long-term suffering. In chakra healing, Bleeding Heart balances the heart chakra and helps us keep empathy without being drained by others by recognizing what true compassion is. But that compassion should be for yourself as well as others. When the bleeding heart is reversed, you are stubbornly refusing to release unhealthy attachments and old wounds. You have built identities around your wounded self and fear who or what you will be if you let it go. You are holding back tears and pretending things are good when they are not. Be honest with yourself. My heart is whole and I'm an open book. So, beautiful read, a lot in it. Thanks for listening. Speak soon.